All right, now the intro. Okay.
Ebro Rosenberg. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Tuesday vibes. I like the tight shot. It's a good looking shot. Who thunk of that?
That was my wife.
That was
our most loyal viewer.
Shots of his hat.
Yo, give her a cut or a check.
By the way, don't think she hasn't said, should I just come in?
Yes.
Should I just come in?
Absolutely, you should.
I'll say, babe, I don't know. I don't know if we need more time together, but she would.
It would take one day. Literally, it would take 30 minutes.
Oh, to come like just generally check things out?
Yeah. Or she can check things out from where she's at.
She definitely has thoughts, though. But this is I think it's a big improvement. We didn't need that front monitor look previously, right?
It looks better.
Looks clean. Looks clean.
I think so.
Oh, I have volume on here? Sorry. I got my iPad on. All right, it's off. Here we go. This is so I can view the chat live during the show.
You're looking like me over there with the tech.
Hey,
you don't know how to work an iPad. Be honest, you don't have an iPad.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
My wife gave me one. And now you gave me one.
Now you have two.
All I do is get gifted. I get gifted iPads.
So you were straight phone and laptop. That was it.
I had an iPad for a long time, and then I flew to Houston or Dallas sometime last year. Got off the flight, made it literally like an hour, and I was like, damn it, I left my iPad in the front pocket.
I remember this.
Bro, that just happened to me.
Immediately hit them, never got it back.
I remember this story.
Never got it back.
This past trip, and you know what? My man doesn't want to admit it, but I know he left it in the pocket because that's what he did last time too.
I've done
Yo,
it.
they just take this stuff from the pocket. They don't care.
The first time,
It's gone.
I actually got it back.
Yo, if I'm one of those people that go and clean the planes, I'm keeping everything in that back pocket.
What are you gonna do with an iPad? Like that you can't
figure out somebody to reset it and give it over. Yeah, there's somebody who can reset an iPad. Hard reset, whatever.
It's annoying though. Like you would think that within an hour you could get it back.
No. If I'm cleaning your snot rags and all your little snacks, I'm holding this iPad.
Man.
Guaranteed holding the
iPad.
iPad.
Also lost his gold grills on a plane one time in the pocket.
Yo, hit him with the button for having the grills on the plane.
Please. You know how crazy I sounded?
You played yourself.
Yeah, well, my husband left some gold teeth. They were like, what? I was like,
Yeah, how do you even know what do they even look like?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
And for the record, everyone who gets grills loses them in a napkin.
I know.
Throws them away at a
That
restaurant.
or Invisalign or retainers. I lost like 3 of them.
Well, Invisalign's acceptable though, because you need that to improve your teeth. I got to tell you guys, I don't think I could like fix my lips to order a grill, to be like, hey, I think I'm going to do it, and I'm going to start wearing this now. I don't think I could do it.
I think I'm happy you can't do it.
Do you think you could do it?
I don't think I could, but I'm happy you can't.
That's not the look you want for the show?
I don't know. I just
Rosenberg
don't think that's the look you want for yourself.
Wait, if you could, would you get top or bottom?
Nah, yo, somebody send Rosenberg some grills. We need to see what this looks like.
Hard.
Because, if you want to see the internet come for you for being a culture vulture, you with some grills all of a sudden, oh my goodness.
They treat me like I wear grills now when I give an opinion. Although, guess what? The guys who wear grills are beloved.
Well, all of them? I don't think
just
so.
Paul.
Not all of them.
Just Paul.
Just Paul Wall.
And he's a very
that's
lovable
because
guy.
he's legit and from a real place that really part of culture.
Yeah, and he's a very charming individual.
Listen, today on the show, I think there's a couple things we didn't have time to get to yesterday, like the heavyweight boxer getting his toupee knocked off in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Teafimo Lopez in that same night getting retribution for being racist.
Yeah.
I didn't know Teafimo Lopez was considered like a race-baiting a-hole. I missed this whole headline.
He started it like, I'd say a year or two after he popped off, like maybe 2 years in, he started with the nasty, racist, weird.
Lame.
Yeah,
Like,
it
what
was
the hell is
very
wrong with you?
whack.
Like-
And now he's apologizing for slavery. It was a crazy clip.
Wait, what?
I've never seen someone go that far from racist to like, yo, man, I'm just sorry about slavery. No, I'm not. Am I making this up? He literally.
Wait, you're not exaggerating.
No, I swear to God, he apologized for slavery. I don't know what he meant exactly.
God.
Yo, we can't get that clip loaded. Oh, you have that?
Oh, wait.
Yo,
Look at
out of
Rasan.
the gate.
Yo, man, I need regular applause or a bomb. The Rasan Bascom bomb?
What, he has something?
Yeah, when Rasan gets it right, psh, I don't have the bomb either. Oh yeah, I do. There you go, the Rasan Bascom bomb. You get that, Playboy. Let's see the Teafimo Lopez apologizing for slavery.
Every time, gotta put respect to it. To all my brothers and sisters, I love you guys. Always salute to the power that it be above. I thank you guys. I never wanted anything to harm you guys at all. So for that, my condolences to all you guys and to the slavery and everything that's ever happened mentally.
To the slavery and everything that's ever happened.
You never thought you'd get that.
I mean, I didn't know Teafimo Lopez needed to do that.
Oh
but,
my God.
Yo,
can you imagine getting your ass beat so
Shakur
bad that you apologize for
beat
slavery?
the racist out that man.
You never see that?
Beat the race.
Yo, let me see that one more time.
No, you got to see it.
Oh my God.
Every time, gotta put respect to it.
at
To all
his
my
face,
brothers
he's
and
wrong.
sisters, I love you guys. Always salute to the power that it be above. I thank you guys. I never wanted anything to harm you guys at all. So for that, my condolences to all you guys and to the slavery and everything that's ever happened mentally.
What does the mentally mean?
Nah, listen.
You talking about the mental slavery?
He's talking about all of it.
God.
He's talking about post-traumatic slave disorder, you know, all of the trauma. He's talking about all of that. By the way, Teafimo, send that script over to everybody at the
I
federal
was going to
government.
say, would you like to get that from the Trump administration?
I'd like to get it from any administration.
He looks so nuts. He looks like Will Smith in Hitch after the allergic reaction.
No, he really, it's bad. It's bad. It wasn't as bad as, listen, at least Big Baby Miller won.
That was the guy with the toupee.
Yeah. He won the fight. So it turned out to be great. You know what I mean? He's popping, went to the Breakfast Club yesterday.
Nice.
He's hot outside.
Did he wear the toupee at the breakfast?
No,
club?
he went straight with the ball and the little rim still around it.
He kept the rim?
I think it's still there.
Just take it off.
But because he won, it really played out great.
That's right.
You lose that fight, that is the worst moment of your life. You win the fight, it's now like a great marketing tool.
Toupee was holding him back. Let's watch it again.
No, it's the toupee's nuts. I've never seen anything like that.
Is it coming off? What is happening here? It is.
Damn, and commentary was calling it too. Oh, man.
He was flapping up
This
and down.
before, but a fighter is getting the hair knocked off his head.
Wig split.
Wow.
Definition of wig, the definition of getting your wig pushed back.
The fighter wanted
Oh my goodness gracious.
Now, he knew. He was trolling.
I've seen a lot.
So it's so funny, right? I get to my mama's house, and she had some shampoo bottles under her table. And I shampooed it. Yo, the shit was like ammonium bleach. I already lost my hair like 2 days ago. So I called my man. I said, give me the man. Let me slap that shit on real quick. Oh. He said, knock that shit off. But like I said before.
Wait, so
man,
he's blaming his baldness on...
No, so I guess I imagine that's a true story then. Why else would you do something that stupid? If it hadn't just happened so you felt crazy. You would think just go with the baldy though, bro. Why would you do that? Just shave it all off.
So I don't understand. He used shampoo that was like ammonia and bleach.
Yeah, and he said it took his hair.
Congratulations.
I mean,
you played yourself.
If that's true.
Nair? Oh my God.
Wait, he used shampoo in his mom's shower.
I think it was Nair. Nair is a lotion that you
It will
put
rub it
on
right
and,
off.
and it's a hair remover. And then you rinse it off. It's a hair remover.
Well, believe me, I used to use
He
Nair.
might have used Nair, and that's still...
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Dang.
Wow. Teafimo Lopez got the racist beat out of him, and another man got his toupee knocked off.
It was a great night. It was a good night for the show, though. It really did get a ton of conversation.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Saudi watching my Instagram that day, it was all, and my whole timeline was his hair. It took over. Did it for you or no?
I saw it a bunch. Yeah,
It was
I
a
definitely
lot.
saw it a bunch.
Does that mean am I down with black social media?
No, I think you're in sports social media, and I'm finally getting my sports algorithm up.
Got it. So
That's really what's
But
happening.
it had to be black too.
It was everywhere.
Someone
yeah.
losing their wig in the middle of a fight.
Well, and also
I saw it too, and it was in all the messy blogs.
So it made the mess too.
now did someone pick up the toupee? Because I read that he threw the toupee into the crowd.
If he threw that toupee, that's a valuable toupee.
No,
That's a piece of history right there.
He had it later.
oh, he
I
kept
got
it.
it back.
There's a picture.
Producer
Oh,
Griff
got
said
it.
he had it later.
Got it. All right.
Yo, shout out to Scooby the Don.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Super chat?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, how much? What? $10?
That was just a $1.99.
Hey, listen, whatever you could afford. I feel some type of way that y'all throwing money at us like strippers on the chat. Anyway.
Reese the Lumber. Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
3 months.
We are here. So
See, we do full transparency here, right? That's what we said. We was mostly gonna try.
we tried that, yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to play Shani Kulture's Black Fact on the program.
Yeah.
Everybody told me not to do it,
No.
I didn't think it was a good idea.
and you guys thought it would be because it would seem shady to Shani Kulture.
No, because it would be shady. And then you would pretend it's not shady, and it would be shady.
And you would still crack jokes.
And it would definitely be shady. And then he might call Shani later and be like, yo, I played it. And it still wouldn't make him feel good.
No, he's like, because Shani knows. He's like, you were cooking me?
Yeah, and he knew because it was a weird black fact. It felt like
I haven't seen it.
It felt forced.
It felt forced.
So when you guys put it in the chat, I hadn't watched it. I was just like, let's play it. Because really what I wanted to do was I wanted to play it every day to see if he got, because when we did Black Fact with Shani Kulture, we would get like 4 for the month because he would go on vacation. He's got a cruise this month, and it would be like 1, 2, skip a few.
He would forget.
So I was really
1, 2, skip a few.
So I was really trying to track it to see if we could get to like, at least 20 for the month. I didn't know what the content was.
And you're telling me that if Shani did 20 for the month at Hot, you wouldn't be shading him?
Then I was going to shade him.
Got it.
I was going to wait for that. That was my ultimate plan.
Now, I'm saying it right now. We need to bring Shani Kulture back to the show. I feel like at this point, you guys know I'm a wrestling fan.
That's right.
I feel like at this point, the way things are going, this is really speaking out loud to the people.
All right.
The way things are going, it would be such a surprise at this point. Like if one day you turn on the show and Shani was back, it would actually be like, oh, ish. Like it really does feel like, and I didn't know where we would be 6 weeks in.
Yeah.
It feels 6 weeks in like everybody who's not here is not here. Am I wrong?
You mean as far as our team? Or
yeah, like it feels like they're not.
I don't know. Is it our team or former team?
Former team.
It feels like our old family, our family members who are no longer part of this team.
Yeah.
To see any of them walk in would be like a holy-ish kind of moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People
it does feel that way.
ask for cast. Be like, would you bring him for Whitish Wednesday? Can he do a pop-up? And I'm like, I don't think he's allowed.
Well, so, and that's the other thing I don't quite understand, right? We aren't another radio station.
Ebro.
No, I understand where management would be like, we don't want you to do that, or
right,
or we're going to let you go because of it. But technically speaking, where is it written that, because guess what they all do over there? Jump on podcasts and shows all the time. People do podcasts all the time.
In fact, Mero's so on point with his promo game. In everything they shot him doing for the promo of the show,
he was promoting other stuff.
He was wearing his logo for his podcast.
Yeah.
It was all a promo play. So why would they care if they popped up here? But the fact is, it would put a spotlight on them.
Yeah.
No, I know that, but technically speaking.
But technically, schmecknically with these people.
No, I know that for sure.
We already know other people getting the shh.
I mean, listen, there's a national, the National Labor Review Board. If it's not written anywhere that they can't jump on other podcasts, you can't just
a lot of people in the chat, saying bring Shani, bring Cast. I even see one bring DJ John. Then I see please don't bring Shani.
Why not?
But most people are saying they'd love
Whoever
to
said
see
don't
Shani.
bring Shani, you're a bitch. Stop being like that.
Whoa.
And Laura, you're good with Juanyto pulling up? Where you and Juanyto at today?
I'm like, I guess.
I didn't call him on his birthday.
When was his birthday?
Yesterday.
Happy birthday, Juanyto. Send him this clip. I didn't know. You guys know I'm bad with birthdays. Shani wouldn't have forgot.
I'm bad though, because I did. Yesterday was a big one for Michael K. So I
saw you post that.
It was 65.
Yo, happy birthday, Michael K. You know Michael K reached out to me when the whole thing unraveled.
Yes, he used that when he was talking about how bad a friend I was. He used that he's spoken to Ebro more than he's spoken to me.
Okay.
I know. I've had.
Wait, why were you guys beefing?
We weren't, but he just, he likes to,
he likes to be
ham it up. Yeah, and then that's the only way we get talked about. Our radio station, they only write about us doing something if it's like internal beef in some way. But so I gave him a big shout out yesterday, and then I realized I was like, I never hit Juanyto, and I don't know what birthday it was for, what number it was for John.
I don't know either.
45.
45.
That's not a nothing.
I mean, it's something, but I hit him today.
Why is 45 kind of nothing and 65 is big? Because of retirement?
Retirement, yeah.
That number was made.
Yeah, I think so.
But now, I was arguing with Alan Hahn yesterday on my show.
All right.
He said he doesn't think there's anything he cares about, birthday-wise, between 50 and 90.
And
He's a
9.
lot.
I said,
Listen.
have 75. 75's a hammer, no?
That's a big one.
Hey, yo, Han.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, which one? What do you think
You're
is
just
big?
saying stuff.
What do you think is big after 50?
50, 60,
You think
65, 70.
No, you think all?
After 50, it's a celebration that you made it another 5.
Oh my God, that's a low bar, Laura.
I'm sorry.
You think
but
death's around the corner?
Well, no, I mean, in my family it was.
poisoning our water, our food.
My mom and dad died in the mid to late 60s, 70s.
So you never know.
No, that was a big. That's a broad number, though.
That's 10 years.
You went all the way up to 70, though.
No, my dad was
made 60-something.
and mom was 70.
70?
70.
On the dot. That's actually not great. But when I was having this convo yesterday with Alan and Don LaGreca, neither of their dads made it out of their 50s.
Yikes.
Either.
Yeah, my dad's 62.
62?
Yeah.
Yo, your dad was mad young when he had you. That was only a few years ago. Hold on, that math's not mathing. That's crazy. He was really young.
Yeah.
And only 62 is young.
Listen, anything I'm told by people in their 60s, like it's dramatically, like I work out with people in their 60s. Like I cycle with people in their 60s. And they're like, yo, this 60s thing is a fight. Like it's a fight. It's on.
Well, what do you mean? Just because it's hard on their body?
Everything's hard. Everything's hard. Check up. If you're not getting checked up, if you're not pushing yourself, if you're like not on it with food, like everything is hard for, and maybe that's not for everybody, but the people I know in their 60s is definitely.
Well, you also, this is the time. I mean, I'm listening. I've been meaning to say this for like 5 days. I'm listening to Common's book.
Okay.
Common has a book about his wellness journey. Because you guys know Common's been vegan.
He put this out a little while ago.
Yeah, I don't know. It just popped up as a free thing on Spotify. So I know you're not a Spotify guy, but I'm still stuck there because they have my playlist and stuff.
You know, you can change your playlist over.
Yeah, it's time. What is it? Listen, Spotify doesn't do anything for me. At least Apple does things for my friends. I should go over to Apple.
I mean, Apple does something for you right now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
easy to use. It's great.
So, anyways, it popped up there for free though. It's called "And Then We Rise." I
think I interviewed him on Apple about this book.
A guide to loving and taking care of self. And so I started that book. You know how good Common's voice sounds, by the way, to hear you just talking about life?
I know. Remember, you played 1 second. I was like, that's Common?
You're like, ooh, what is he talking about?
What's he saying?
So when I was traveling, I was listening to the book, and my body was super upside down. Like that flight, I don't know if you guys ever have this way after a long, long flight. My stomach was like bound up and bad when I got there. I really was not feeling it. And so the combination of feeling sick and listening to the book really reminded me how, like, I'm 46. This is truly the age to, if you're going to get it together in a way where you really can make a difference, it's now.
Yeah.
Like, not to say that I've been a wreck for a long time, but I could be better. And this is the time. Like, Ebro's been on a committed be better for like at least 10 joints. Yeah. At least 10.
Well, since my dad died was when I really started.
Your dad, which was
09.
09? That's over 15 years ago.
That was when I started, like, yo, I can't be eating cheese every day.
No, that's when the grilled cheese started sending you to the hospital.
Right. Yeah, that was a quesadilla. The quesadilla, the TGIF, I was done.
Send this man to the hospital. But, so by the way, it's a fantastic book. If anyone gets like a minute, it really is. Because his story is simple and one step at a time. And he's talking about, it's just not like judgmental at all. You know, Common's just the man, bro. So
I like that.
We should have Common on the show.
I absolutely agree. I love whenever he's on the show. And I realized how much, like, we've talked to Common about a lot of stuff, but there's still so much more. Have we ever, when he sat here for our interviews, talked to him about being a ball boy for the Bulls?
Nope. I didn't even know that.
You didn't?
Nope, never heard that.
He was there for Jordan's rookie year.
Never heard that.
Hit the button. Yeah, hit the button for
never
both.
Heard this.
Cool.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Last night, we got Kimmel. We got the Kimmel Clippers on. Don Lemon was on with Kimmel telling his story of what went down when he was apprehended by federal agents, by the Trump regime, by the Fuhrer, and his Gestapo.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's check out the clip.
I believe we have some B-roll. Protesters interrupted the Sunday service, and you followed them in. You interviewed various people in the church, and afterward, you were arrested. Now, first I want to ask you, is there a difference between whether those protesters had the right to go into a church and whether a credentialed journalist like yourself had the right to go in and cover them going into the church?
Well, listen, obviously I'm in the middle of this, so I can't say a lot. There's a lot that I cannot say, but what I will say is that I'm not a protester. I went there to be a journalist. I went there to chronicle and document and record what was happening. I was following that one group around, and so That's what I did. I reported on them. And so, but I do think that there is a difference between a protester and a journalist.
So the next day, Trump reposts something from someone saying that you should be arrested, you should be sentenced in prison for violating the FACE Act. And at this point, are you thinking, oh, I might get arrested?
Well, not until they started, the drip, drip, drip of people starting to talk about it. I think Todd Blanche and Pam Bondi and all those folks talked about it. And here's the interesting thing, though, is that after that, I retained an attorney. And the attorney reached out to them and said, basically, I understand that you have an interest because your folks have been talking about it. And so if you are serious about this, then let's do it the right way. He's perfectly willing to self-report it, which means turn yourself in. And so we don't have to go through this whole rigmarole. And never heard back from them.
That is customary in a situation like this, that someone would be allowed to turn themselves in.
Yeah, people who are accused of much worse things than I am accused of doing is they are allowed the courtesy. I mean, Donald Trump was allowed the courtesy to turn himself in when he was.
That's right.
He did, yeah.
And so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so Don Lemon goes on to talk about how basically they were trying to embarrass him.
Yeah.
And they want to intimidate. And they, because that's a great point. I didn't even think about that.
What, that they wouldn't let him turn
Well,
himself?
that they reached out to him. And he was already like, yeah, nah, he can turn himself in. He has a lawyer. They reached out. There was correspondence already happening. Why would you show up with 10, 12 people to apprehend Don Lemon?
Because the only point, and this is what makes them yet again so stupid. The Trump administration thought it would be a win for them to do that.
I know.
And we all knew immediately that is a huge win for Don Lemon.
He goes on and he talks about how hard, they treated him like crap.
Right.
But once he was inside, that the federal agents, like the FBI was actually, he was like, yo, they were actually great. Courteous.
Well, but they weren't
helpful.
Because he probably got to a point where he wasn't dealing with either like actual Trump sycophants. They might have just been people who have the job.
And that's his point. He was like, the first batch had 30 days of training. The second batch is actually people who've been doing this for years. He's like, you can feel the difference.
Yeah, I mean, listen, not everybody who's working for this administration by a long shot agrees with everything that's happening.
And there's people who've been there for years.
Well, and also remember, the ICE thing is very much a post 9/11. Didn't exist before.
Oh, it only was created.
Yes. Now, they had an immigration, right? Like there was immigration enforcement, but ICE as patrolling around, that was definitely a post 9/11 thing, starting in 2001.
I was listening to an episode of The Daily yesterday about Tom Homan and whether or not Democratic states and cities will play nicely with ICE. Because like previously, up until now, up until this thing got as crazy as it was, like the Obama administration, local authorities would work with ICE.
Listen, here in New York City, you know how often we would hear about, immigration being in the Bronx, South Bronx,
I first started
or whatever.
hearing ICE, the term ICE getting thrown around loosely on our show.
Yeah.
When you guys would be talking about like, oh, ICE is up here. This is several years ago.
That's right.
Now, it wasn't the same thing.
No.
But it was still, hey, you got to watch out because they're.
Well, no, they had specific people they were going for based on a process.
But regular people would still worry about it, right? Like you could still get maybe.
If you had family members who didn't have papers or something, regular people who were citizens or had their paperwork were not worried about ICE like
getting
that.
snatched up, right?
But now people who are in the system, in the process, some literally just one interview away from getting their actual green card.
Right.
All of them are getting snatched up.
But they said the worst of the worst.
You still doing this?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You still doing this?
They said the rapists and the murderers and the and the sex offenders.
And for clarity, anybody watching this, wherever you're watching this, I think it's 80%, 70-something% of the people that they've detained, no criminal record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their excuses, well, they came here illegally, and that's their crime. That makes them.
But that's not a crime.
People don't understand that. It's cruelty, guys. It's cruelty. They just
if you flew into the United States and you overstayed your visa, hypothetically speaking, I think it's a civil misdemeanor, which is the equivalent of like
nothing,
not paying parking tickets or something. Or
you're saying not the worst of the worst?
No, not by a far stretch. I don't know if you guys want to get to the worst of the worst. Do we want to take this into a bad place?
Well, real quick before we do, because I'm still on that subject.
Yeah.
I did want to shout out Shaboozey, who, when he won his Grammy, had an awesome statement about immigrants. I don't know if you guys saw Shaboozey's speech.
Yeah.
But I thought he was fantastic.
He got some backlash off of that.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
And then I do think that the Jelly Roll conversation is interesting. That Jelly Roll didn't want to say anything, but then said, I'm going to say something this week.
Bruh.
But here's the thing. But Jelly Roll did say in his acceptance speech, which he made all about Christ, he's a pretty religious guy, he did specifically say Christianity is not for one party. Christianity's for everyone. So I was curious about where he's going to go, and then he did. Everyone's killing him because he didn't want to say anything. But he
I think it's not that he didn't want to say anything. I think it was he tried to act like he didn't have a phone and he didn't know what was going on and he didn't have an opinion.
Congratulations. You played
the setup
yourself.
was like,
Yeah, he was like, look, I don't even have social media. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have a phone for it. Like,
what are we talking? Who am I? What's happening?
And then people started pulling up old Instagram photos of him, I think with Christy, Nome, and other.
Oh, no, that's not what you want.
I don't know why he was a Christian. There was one of him at the at UFC with Trump.
Hey, guys, I don't know if you guys. He's a country. He does country music. I don't know if the population of people that he sells his tickets for and music consumes his music is.
But
they're into this.
But there's way more to it than that with Jelly Roll. Number one, he was a rapper for a very long time. Right?
That means nothing.
Okay, I'm just putting it out there.
To me, anyway.
I hear you, but hear me out.
So was Kid Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
I'm going to give Ebro a point on that one.
Yes.
But Jelly Roll is definitively not Kid Rock.
No,
right?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You said he was a rapper.
No, that's a great point. Kid Rock was a DJ.
People using art forms that were created by marginalized and then becoming.
You're right. That doesn't
not valid.
All right, keep going.
But really great guy in my experience, right? Like really great guy. It would surprise me.
Seemingly nice guy.
Seemingly nice guy. And I did find one other thing interesting. When he said they asked him who he wants to see at the Super Bowl and one day or whatever, and he's like, I would love it if it comes to Nashville for there to be a country one, right? And when he named the acts to be on the country one, my man named like 5 known progressive country acts.
Okay.
And then eventually said, and young people like Morgan Wallen, and named like one other person. But I did find it interesting that his start was Tim McGraw, Garth Brooks, Reba McEntire.
Looking for These are all great people. You're looking. You want. He is good. By the way, he is good. He's just not brave. He's not the chicks. He's not the Dixie chicks. He's not willing to risk.
But he said he said this week we're gonna hear something.
So he gave us a tease. Really, bro? Stop. Come on, man.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's not great.
Listen, he flubbed it. He gets the button. He's probably a nice guy.
You played.
I'm not up here to fry Jelly Roll, but I'm definitely not gonna be like, yo, but he used to be a rapper.
Would you ever have a fried Jelly Roll? Think about it.
Is it good?
I don't know.
It sounds good.
I'm not up here to fry Jelly Roll. Sounds crazy. No, you're right. You're right.
But I'll tell you this. What I see in Jelly Roll is someone who wants to be a nice guy, make great music, and bring people together. Boom. When challenged with something controversial, he doesn't know where to go or what to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And most people are gonna fry him for that. They're definitely gonna be like, yo, you're being a little
bitch.
And
you're going back with the old Breaking Bad bitch.
Had to. And on the Shaboozey thing, what did he get fried for?
Because he said immigrants built this country.
Well, not exactly, sir.
That's.
Congratulations.
I think he meant.
You played yourself.
No, I think that. Oh, they were saying like he was saying not black people.
Yes.
I mean, you mean the word immigrant?
I think he should have said helped.
I might have to rewatch it. But either way, don't we think that's probably? I mean, he's a black American man.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's first generation Nigerian. His parents.
First generation.
He's Nigerian.
Oh,
that's right.
I thought he was American. I thought
he is American.
No, but he's first generation.
His parents are Nigerian. His name is Nigerian.
He's not a descendant of people who were enslaved.
He is not a descendant of enslaved African people.
Got it.
No.
Okay. But don't we still imagine that was a misspeak rather than?
Shaboozey's a great guy.
Like were people really trying?
I don't think he meant it that. I don't think
he was
meant
trying
it
to
that
say
way.
the right thing.
Yes,
and
that's how I took it.
But listen, it's a sensitive time, people. People are sensitive, and remember, they're watching Shaboozey because he makes country music. But is he going to pull a Post Malone?
But that's all the more reason why.
Is he going to pull a Jelly Roll and claim, people are going to be like, well, he's black and he said it.
But no, you realize how annoyingly sensitive this is? He tried in the moment to say the right thing.
Yeah.
But then, so I assume it was black people who were then mad at him saying, no, but you're not included. And he is black and a descendant of African. His parents are African, and he's black, and he just tried to do right to represent for immigrants. And then the black people were like, "Hey, but what about us, guys?" Can you
well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a "Hey, what about us?" I would imagine, and I didn't see it, Laura. I'm imagining it was a stone cold.
Out of here.
It wasn't a "What about us?"
But
Yeah, it was more like, okay, that's not.
But immigrants did help build this country.
And that's what he meant.
If he would have said helped, I think that he wouldn't have gotten.
So if he threw in one more word, problem solved.
But
Didn't include
also,
the word.
people are looking to your point. People want to fry somebody, and everybody can get it right now.
I just thought as a country artist, it was the opposite of Jelly Roll. It was a very like he stepped up there, took the moment, and said, "I'm going to talk about this ICE thing and this immigration thing."
Well, because Shaboozey doesn't have to be afraid. You know why? Because he tried to play nice, and they was playing with his name at the damn Country Music Awards. And you know what else? He's being nice, and he's still being positive. And they didn't even give him awards for his big ass record. Remember that? They kind of snubbed him a few times.
And they made fun of him on stage. Remember?
They was making fun of his name.
No, I remember very well. Yeah. Well, he knows. I mean, Shaboozey knows.
And really, his name Shaboozey was, as he explained it to me, I think his football coach.
Yeah.
Because his real name is Shaboozey.
That's unclean.
That was pretty good.
I don't listen. He's not here to tell us if it's
but
good.
It's not,
but it sounded clean.
You see me?
Shaboozey sounded on fire.
Hey, yo, Laura, you ready for the rundown? You want an intro?
Yes.
Laura got the rundown turned out.
Let's go.
Screens on glow when she pull up.
Super chat, thank you, man. We'll shout to Super Chat in a second. What you got, Laura Stylez?
All right. Well, J. Cole announced something special, a series of specially curated listening sessions.
All right.
All right. So the one in New York is going to be at the Brooklyn Public Library, hosted by DJ Nyla Simone. And it's supposed to be a night of top-tier lyricism and discussions. So it should be a lot of fun. That's on Friday, February 6th.
It sounds like a lyricist lounge type of vibe. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Poetry,
intimate.
books,
No, it sounds
smart people, and hip-hop.
I didn't know.
Where's Black Dante when you need him?
I didn't know if that event is like her regular event. Books and what's it called again?
Bars and books.
It's a dope idea, though.
I love it.
Fire.
I love it.
It's a good
He's
fit.
also holding special listening sessions in, of course, North Carolina, Baltimore, Houston, and other locations to be announced.
All right.
But they're all like discussions, interactive sessions of blah, blah, blah. They're not like your typical listening session.
That's what he's saying. We know that for it to be a fact.
And when you swipe through all the flyers, it has like little tidbits of, one of them is like a write out also.
Do you think that there's any chance now that we've been unceremoniously dismissed from commercial radio that J. Cole would actually have a conversation with us at some point?
Unceremoniously dismissed from commercial radio is great. Because
we haven't talked to him in a million years.
Eve, man.
Hit him and ask.
Maybe
you ever got him on Apple even?
No, he doesn't do interviews. Cole's not.
The only one he did
Angie.
He does. I like the fact that Cole doesn't do interviews. I'm into it.
We used to see him all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm into it. I only selfishly as a hip hop fan, not selfishly as like for my job. Of course, I would love to have him up, but
you like that he like doesn't overexpose himself.
Well, and I like that it's all in the music.
Right.
Like I think there's artists who they do so much outside of their music, and then they wonder why people don't listen to their music. And it's like, well, because they got all the info already.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know
that's
what I
a
mean?
fact. I'd still like to have a chat with him.
Of course.
But he's not promoting, the last time I talked to him, he was like promoting Who Dat.
What year was it?
No, it wasn't literally that. I did a couple of things with him over the first few years, but it's been, forever.
I know.
Forever.
But it's not as if he's running around here doing it.
No, he doesn't run around doing interviews.
Also, Lil Wayne had some words about the Grammys. I don't know if you guys saw this, but he said, "Congrats to the nominees and winners. Wasn't included as usual.
Well,
I gotta work harder as usual."
Well, just make a good album if you want to be included.
Wait, what would Wayne? Oh, what
he dropped Carter 6 this year, didn't he?
And that was supposed to be in it. He thought that was
because you. Thought
it was good.
No, not really.
It was good. It was good.
Does it require your voice to get a little higher?
Yes,
when you say
it was cool.
It was one of those. Yeah,
That's when you know.
You sound like a bird all of a sudden.
Also, just announced Lil Wayne is set to perform at a virtual halftime show during Super Bowl week. So yeah, it's official.
Hit me, Bascom.
He's headlining the show inside the hugely popular mobile game Clash Royale.
Huh?
I mean, he's getting a bag, guys. Like, I don't. Are we supposed to be shady towards him? Is he not supposed to do the bag? Like, what are we saying here?
Last year he went on the Lil Wayne Why didn't they pick me tour?
God, I forgot about that.
And then the next year when we're all in for Bad Bunny and everyone's locked in. Listen, if you can get money, who cares? Enjoy yourself.
He might be getting a few $1 million.
He could. In which case, who cares?
I could see it.
If he's getting
It's for a gambling site?
Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely getting a few million.
Either I don't know, Clash Royale or a game. Or
I don't know what
I
that
know.
is.
No, enjoy yourself. Why not?
But speaking of Super Bowl halftime show, did you guys see that the Kid Rock Turning Point USA show?
See,
has been
Pusa,
announced?
baby.
Shut your white mouth.
So he's going to be performing with Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, and Gabby Barrett. I don't know any of those people.
Yourself.
Nah, Kid Rock, listen close. Here's the crazy part. You're so washed out here.
Oh, God.
You didn't even get a country person I've heard of. Like, I maybe some of those people are well known. Griff, and you know any of them?
Maybe.
No. Even Griff. Griff knows everybody white. He doesn't even know who they are. Bitch! That is crazy. He can't get anyone to stand next to you.
It's the All-American halftime show.
Not even Nicki Minaj?
I mean, you know what? Kid Rock, make the call.
Yo, make the call. She's there all the time anyway. This is her new home.
Do it. She might do it. Why not? Like, if you're Nicki Minaj right now and they got the right bag to pop up, or they'll give you the actual gold card that you were trying to get. They gave her a fake jump.
Yeah, you know how crazy we have it. People think we spend a lot of time on Nicki. We could have done a whole show on the gold card was fake.
Congratulations.
Although I hate when I post about this because for the next 3 days my mentions are just psychos going back and forth.
Also, the barbs is tough out here still.
Yeah.
It's not even like they're not the same as they used to be.
Okay.
But they're going back and forth, and then you'll get like the Cardi B people fighting with them in your comments, and you're like,
Right.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore.
That's it. All I see when I open Twitter. That's why I close it.
I just want to say, ELRmy, we're looking for, you know what I mean? If you work from home and you have time to harass mean people on social media, sign up for the ELRmy. We need one of those, ELRmy wants you posters.
You want to be the Uncle Sam?
Yeah, we want one of those posters.
Yo, Ebro as Uncle Sam is a crazy AI concept that we need.
Oh, God.
Sorry, you still have more stories, Laura?
Yes,
oh,
yes,
wow.
yes.
We're running down.
So T.I. announced that this coming album is his final album.
Oh.
He's done. Yo, his new song with Pharrell was fire.
No, I like the new joint with Pharrell. Super fire.
Here is a video of him talking about it.
Oh.
You got new music out though, right?
Yeah, man. It's a blessing, man. I let them know. Produced by Pharrell and my first single off my final
album. He's got an ascot on too or something.
Final?
It's an ascot.
Yeah. You gonna be done?
I will be done.
Are you breaking news right here, right now?
No. They should know it. They should already know it.
No, but okay, but why?
I mean, man, it's time. God gives us.
I just made $80 million in a lawsuit. Why am I still rapping?
I have many gifts that God has given me, man, that I could spend more time and attention on, and spend more time at home with my family, my grandchildren. You know what I mean?
Listen to that.
There's plenty of stuff to do.
Do you believe him that this is it? He's gonna be done.
He's been saying it for a while now, so yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Well, look.
Well, I'm glad Tiny does because I don't believe it.
Well, I'll give him this. There might be something in him. He was looking for a creative outlet. People didn't. I never saw him do stand up, and I missed the whole stand up thing. I saw his name on some things, but I never tuned into it. Not for any reason. But clearly he was looking for a creative outlet, so he did that thing.
Yeah.
As you said, Laura Stylez, he cut his hair. I just had him on Apple Music he was at Versus, and I was talking to him about cutting his hair because that's the brand, right? Like that clean lineup.
He's back
you
to
know,
OG
with the hat tilted on the thing, and the whole thing is the brand. So he might just need to get this one last thing out the door, Rosenberg. I think they got 80. Am I lying? They got 80 million when they did OMG Girl lawsuit or something.
I don't know. It was a lot of back and forth.
He might go down.
But
they're good. They're good.
They're good. And I'm gonna tell you this: his son Damani is fire.
Really?
What? You haven't listened to Damani, bro?
No.
Bro.
Really good.
His son Damani, as an artist and a rapper, musically, lyrically, fire, and a great kid.
Wow.
I mean, I guess he's not a kid anymore.
How's he putting out music? Just indie?
Indie, I think.
No,
I don't know what label it's on.
I haven't peeped him yet.
You know who's going to be a star? His youngest daughter.
Oh, she's the one singing?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
She's going to be on Broadway or something.
T.I.'s coming by here, though.
Oh, yeah, sure.
pull up.
I would love
That little girl is amazing.
Listen, I'm fine if it's his last album. I'm fine if he says it's his last album, then decide. I don't care. Do whatever you want. But like, look at the guy. He still looks like he's in the prime of his life. Like, he's not gonna go home now and just be with his family like he's a
Well, no. Remember. I think they own like Bankhead Seafood. They own.
That's what I'm saying. They own a lot.
He has mad businesses. He's definitely not just sitting at home.
I know, but my point is, I'm always down to play the game with people because it's a fun idea.
No, just
but
say
creators
this.
create.
Just say this. He's telling us he's retiring so that we run and support this album with real, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not intensity, but vigor. But like, like we're focused on it. Passion.
Sure, I'm down.
T.I.'s retiring. This is it.
I'll support it.
I could see.
You know what I mean?
I could see him. This is his final album, and he'll jump on other people's records.
Laura,
I'm sure.
Laura, I don't know if Tip is 50. I don't think he is. I think he's probably just short of 50. He's gonna create again. He's an artist. Like this, I just don't know why rappers always play this game of like.
It's marketing, Rosenberg.
Could we come up with a new marketing thing?
It's a good
Wu-Tang
one.
just did this.
J. Cole says he's retiring too.
Oh God,
the fall off isn't the fall. The fall off's the like retirement album. This is it.
He's just gonna ride bikes and play basketball.
Maybe.
I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go to the lowdown.
Oh, we got that intro too.
Hold on to your speakers.
Oh yeah.
It's time for the lowdown with Laura Stylez.
That intro's fire.
I love it.
And now, Laura, we have expectations when you go to the lowdown because this is supposed to be low, down, dirty, messy, ratchet.
Well, it's definitely messy, and I think it's ratchet.
All right,
but here we go. So do you remember the guy who was fighting in court trying to claim that Jay Z was his biological father?
Yes.
Yes. His name is Ramir Satterwhite.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So he's been doing this for years, and finally a judge was like, bro, he ruled against his side, and then it's supposed to be done, right? Well, he started posting text messages on X that a lot of people found very interesting. In his post, he was thanking Nicki Minaj and Mr. President. He did not explain what type of help he was talking about, but he was reposting messages saying that Nicki Minaj supports him and that a lot of other people have his back. And then people are buzzing that they're probably trying to go back to this damn DNA case.
Nicki Minaj, huh?
Mr. President.
This is where we are, folks. This is America.
Crazy.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this information. Am I supposed to like be mad at these people? I don't know. Listen, when you are as dominant and successful as Jay Z in so many ways, people coming for you.
Yeah, but you don't think it's interesting after a judge just shut it down that all of a sudden he's getting help from Nicki Minaj?
No. That's what I'm saying. She's the people coming. I think I'm not sure why Nicki Minaj has a whole thing with Jay Z and the Rock Nation. I don't know what it is. People have speculated that it's about the title money she didn't get or something.
Yes, that's what she was saying.
But then I saw an interview with Steve Stout where he was telling, I forget who he was telling. He was telling somebody she didn't sign her paperwork.
I saw that too.
So I'm just confused by the story. So what does this mean exactly?
We don't know. It was just on Twitter. But it was just people found
It's Laura being messy because,
not just me. I think the whole thing is messy. You don't think it's messy? I do.
But when's it from?
Yesterday.
That's when the letter's from?
The letter?
It's where
the tweets.
He tweeted Nicki in the president.
He tweeted saying, thank you for having my back.
Huh. Interesting.
What are they saying in the chat there, Rosenberg? Laura, thank you for the lowdown and the rundown today. What are they saying? Who we shouting in the super chat, bro?
Oh, super chat.
Yeah, let's get focused, man. These people throwing money at us.
I have a lot of super chat.
You know what I'm saying?
JR5 Mikes said, nah, 45 hit differently. I pulled a muscle reaching up for a cabinet.
Yeah,
I'm a former athlete, so it hurt my whole soul.
Oh, my God.
Focus on former. Any of you former athletes. If you don't move around or do anything on a daily basis, it's over. And by the way, it's over within weeks, not months, especially after like 35, 38 years old. Your body does not hold on to flexibility, none of that.
J Dub says, good morning. Love you guys. Proud fought. I must let you know that according to my tracking number, as of 122 USPS, I'm still awaiting the item.
What?
His T-shirt.
It's coming.
Merch manager. He's waiting on his goddamn T-shirt.
Have some fucking patience.
Yo, it's
man.
been 2 weeks, bro.
Yo, but he said 122.
It's coming. It's coming. It's
Nah, this is
literally a
terrible.
one-man show right now.
That's not. Nobody wants to hear that, Laura. They,
All right,
they
well,
paid
it's
something.
coming.
Listen, they didn't. It was a
didn't
one-man
say
show.
I didn't say you were going to get it in 3 to 5 days, did I? No. So you're going to wait. You want your merch, you wait.
Yo, shout out to Layla Milan, who just gave us a lot of money.
Wait, time out. Why is Laura yelling at people, man?
Well, you're making it worse.
No, I know. But it's still funny. It's not funny to you that Laura's yelling at people that spent their money?
No, and saying, getting mad and saying, shut up and wait. These are people who just want to support our new venture.
But Laura, aren't we
just like, bro, you're getting your damn merch.
Yo, but Laura, aren't we
and
gonna?
I've said it every time you've asked me on the show. I said, it's coming. Be patient. It's
Wait, but Laura, aren't we gonna drop merch every month?
Maybe if you act right.
Maybe if you act right is insane.
Nah, it's crazy.
We've never seen anything like this.
Crazy,
Ebro, you
bro.
want this? Should we get this up there?
They have it.
Oh, they
have it. I think they have it.
You guys have the new graphic for Ebro?
How long have we been sitting on this graphic?
No, we just got it today, no?
Just got it.
Today.
It's piping hot.
Oh, wow. Who do we get it from? Do we know?
Oh, my God.
All right, Bascom's got it. I just saw him load it up. Let's see if it pops in here. Hey, yo.
All right.
Pops in here.
Hey, here it comes. In 3 and a 2 and there.
I don't know who that is, but
what do you? That
looks like me. Is that what I look like?
Laura, you don't think that looks like Ebro?
I mean, it does. Jace.
Yeah, good.
That's pretty.
But listen, it's
for
cool
AI,
promo.
That's pretty good.
Well, no, and if they just did it in like 5 minutes, like, why not? Put it back up there. What happened? We got
Nah, bro. Laura, who does this look like if not Ebro?
It looks like Ebro and Jace.
Look, it's not bad.
No. It's like
funny, though.
but like it's got the sharpness of your eyebrows down.
Oh, no, they nailed the eyebrow.
The level of gray in your beard.
Knocked it out.
Nah, I'm not mad at this at all.
The ELRmy wants you.
That's
Join the family. Stay loyal.
I like stay loyal is a stretch.
You don't have to say that.
It feels aggressive. It feels like a gang.
No, we appreciate it though.
ELRmy wants you.
That's very funny.
And what about that one? Got sent just now too? How's that one right there, Rosenberg?
Wow, that's that's a real photo, right?
Yeah, they just.
No, I like that one.
You like that one?
Yo, seeing Ebro going full Apollo Creed in Rocky 4 is crazy.
Now we've got this part. But what do they do to be a part of the ELRmy? Has that been set up?
They
Yo,
just
King
fat
Lou, what's going on with the ELRmy?
He just yelled, "Set it up." I don't know what either of you were talking about. What are you asking him to do?
Well, he had a call with a company that actually would like help us like engage with people who are our most active people.
You mean like create bots?
I don't know if it's create bots, but it's just like rewards and different things for people who are like super active in our.
This is the thing?
That's the thing. There's companies that do this. Matter of fact, I learned that this is how like a lot of artists like sell tickets to their like core base first.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So they're using these companies to be like, yo, I'm in this town, and it helps them with their, like social media, figure out where your people are listening. Because, the next iteration of this is, brands are going to want us to do activations. You guys know that's coming.
Yeah, I hope so.
So we got to do events, which means we got to get people in a room, which means we need to engage with our fans.
I'm with you.
That's all.
Yeah, I didn't realize it's an actual like.
No, there's
I didn't know
companies.
until we started this how many companies there are that do things like. How many people there are making money in this world?
Yes.
Yeah.
That means there are that many businesses that are making money off of all the people making money.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Shasha.
Shasha?
Shasha. It's SHASHA.
Oh.
Shasha.
Maybe it's Shasha?
Y'all are doing great. Keep up these podcasts. I enjoy them every morning. And P.S. I did not receive my T-shirt. But shut up. How about you shut your mouth?
Nah, it's wild. Shut up.
She said, but I ain't sweating it. I know y'all got me. Do you?
Shasha.
Can't wait to wear it.
Now, how did Rasan get his shirt so fast?
Because it was shipped in waves.
Right, but why wouldn't we like make
got my shirt? You have my shirt?
Did you buy one?
No, he wants a free one.
I'll pay
Nah,
for it.
you gotta pay.
I just told Ricardo I wanted one. I'm happy to pay for it.
Yeah, nah, you gotta pay.
Yeah, you're just coming at the end.
Okay, that's fine. It's the coolest cat says, Why don't y'all just use printout for merch? They print and ship merch for you. I use it for my Etsy shop because we want to be able to like have a certain level of quality.
Yes, yes.
Quality
yes.
control,
And the
yeah.
quality is actually really good. Wait till you get it.
Wait, Rasan, how's the quality?
Oh no, he's hype.
That was whack. Recruiting on Patreon? No, we're not recruiting on Patreon.
No, he doesn't like that one.
No, we're not charging people to be in the ELRmy.
No,
that's not a
can
thing.
join the ELRmy. Folks.
It's hashtag ELRmy or my.
No, I'm feeling good about this thing. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about their enjoyment of the show on a daily basis.
That's good.
Yeah.
Having a daily show is pretty unique for the internet world, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, you get things like The Daily, which is a news podcast, or like BBC
I love The Daily, yeah.
News, or things like that. But
a live 8 a.m. show.
Every day.
Every day.
You
And
know?
then if you missed it, you get to catch it later.
And then you have a Patreon, which, like, for example, tomorrow we're dropping a new episode of the Patreon. You know, that's just more content for that ass.
Me and Rosenberg got in an argument on the Patreon. I mean, it's not a real one, but
We did?
Yeah, because I didn't, you were like, the Patreon's got to be different. Then we got on the Patreon and did stuff that we would do on the ELR show.
I mean, over time, you're very big on the things all have to happen in a second. I'm big on we got to be in a rhythm. But
I'm just
it's
big
gonna
on
develop.
if people pay for something, we do good customer service. And we don't yell at people because they paid for something, or we let them down once they pay.
Cut to Laura when she's being yelled at like that. Bascom,
I roll my
you
eyes.
didn't see there you go.
Look, before we get up out of here today, we got to get to the gurus, the
That's
original
right.
gurus.
Sure.
Let's do it.
I don't have the harps, the string.
Yeah, you do.
Get your harps together.
What are they? What's the name of that file? Hang on.
Chimes.
Chimes? All right, let me look for chimes. Hang on one
Sent that to you a couple days ago.
Yeah, but
All right, in the meantime,
but it
hold on.
wasn't
Don't worry,
edited,
don't worry.
remember?
Oh yeah, we had to clean it up. My bad.
Oh, you did
cleaned it up
clean
and
it
sent
up.
it to you.
Let me see if this works.
Okay.
Cool. Shouts to Danielle. No, again, it was too low.
Oh. Well, no, you know why? Because it's not edited. Wait, here we go.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1, and
There we go.
All right.
shout out to Danielle real quick. She said she sent us a DM to our page. Please check.
And what were you DMing us about, Danielle?
I don't know.
We get some crazy DMs.
What are they saying in there, Laura Style?
Just, we have some amazing ones, and a lot of people.
I want crazy DMs. New segment on the show.
No, we don't need that.
Nah, come on.
We don't need that.
Why?
Yeah, because they're not that entertaining. I've seen some.
Do we believe Laura Styles?
You can ask
We
King
want
Lou.
dicks.
Whoa, we're live. What are you doing?
No, we don't.
I meant what's in Laura's Instagram. Don't we want to see what's in her DMs? Because you know that's
that doesn't happen anymore.
those days are done.
No. This is
Yes.
not Laura's DM.
The show DM.
The show.
Yes.
Oh, you don't think they send them to the show DM just hoping she'll see it?
Now they might.
What the hell?
I was just trying to listen. I know there are enough people out there that don't like me, so I feel like why not just give them that meme for them to have, where it just says.
All right, well, isolate. Isolate.
All right. You ready?
I'm trying to start the guru with
yeah.
chimes. Wait, King Lou had something.
I do not want to see dicks all day.
King Lewis said he does not echo my sentiment.
I got it.
And he as the guy who sees the DMs
I got it.
is
He
not
doesn't wanna
interested
see
in the
it.
schlong.
All right, I'm going to hit these damn harpers
Here we
one
go.
more time. Chimes.
Okay, go. Let's do that.
The original gurus.
OriginalGurus@gmail.com. TheOriginalGurus@gmail.com.
Stay focused, man.
My
Why
wi-
can't you stay focused?
Because my wife listens to the show too much. She just wrote me in all seriousness. She wrote, "We want dicks is crazy, babe. Please don't say that again." But no, she sounds like seriously annoyed that I said, "Please don't say that again." And she's being serious.
Yeah. You're embarrassing her? Is that the problem?
She doesn't know that I've always been.
She never listened to the show.
No,
Be
she
honest.
did. No, oh no, she did.
She did.
She loved the show.
Okay.
Yeah, she jokes sometimes. She'll be like, "It's so crazy that I have Rosenberg's baby. I really listened to you like I was a fan. I love your show."
Is it weird for her?
No, she will regularly be like, "Isn't that crazy? I have a baby with Peter Rosenberg." I was like, "Yeah, you were excited. Now you're not even interested. Like your whole life has gone full circle. Here we are." But,
All right.
but you should know, babe, I say crazy things intentionally sometimes. All right, here we go, guys.
All right.
Original Gurus, TheOrignalGurus@gmail.com. Dear Gurus, first, I'm a huge and loyal fan of the show, and I really appreciate how you never left us.
Oh.
My mornings are brighter because of you, so thank you. I'm writing because I truly need perspective, guidance, and clarity. I've dealt with my son's father on and off since 2010. The relationship was always unhealthy and full of disrespect. I was young and tolerated more than I should have. In 2020, I became pregnant with our son. He was in another relationship and not present during my pregnancy. I think you know the button that you need to hit. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I accepted early on that I would raise my son alone, and I have. My son is now 5 years old and the light of my life. I have taken care of him financially and physically since day one with no help from his father. His involvement has been inconsistent and entirely on his terms. I completely stopped dealing with him before my son was born. Through time, I made it clear that I didn't need or want him for anything personally, and his behavior changed. He began showing up unannounced, questioning my movements, and using my son as a way to control me. I also noticed serious red flags, including emotional instability and substance issues, which I do not want around my child. A year ago, the situation escalated. When I asked him to leave my home because it was getting late, he violently assaulted me in front of my son. I was badly injured, transported to the hospital by ambulance.
Oh my God.
And he was later arrested after fleeing the scene. I just want to be clear, this may be a little bit over the guru's pay grade, but we're going to do our best. I now have orders of protection for both me and my son. I am also in family court. That is a whole other nightmare. I've incurred significant legal expenses simply trying to protect myself and my child. Despite the violence and the evidence, I feel like the system continues to give him access, leniency, and benefit of the doubt that I don't feel he has earned. Recently, his friend reached out to initially check on my son, but began to express concern about how difficult the legal consequences would be for my son's father. His family has also disappeared from my son's life. There has been no concern for the child who witnessed the violence. So here's where I need guidance. How do you stay strong and protect your child when you've been made to feel like the villain, although you're the victim? How do you navigate a system that seems more focused on giving chances than protecting a child? How do you stand firm when guilt and manipulation are used to make you feel responsible for someone else's consequences? I don't want revenge. I want safety. I want peace. And I want protection for my son. I also want accountability. I'm raising a little boy to understand that love is not control, fear, or violence. And I refuse to teach him that abuse is something women are expected to endure. Thank you for giving people like me a space to be heard. I would truly appreciate your perspective with gratitude and appreciation. Wow.
Oh, man. This is a tough one.
That really...
I know.
Upsetting.
I mean, I think you need to lean on those words that you just wrote at the end. You need to lean on safety, because that's the number one thing. Safety and a healthy environment for your child. I could easily see family members trying to manipulate you, making you feel bad, because I've been there before.
Well, remember the person, to your point, Laura Stylez, the person who has physically abused her was raised by those people.
Yes.
So, not saying that that's always the case, but in this case, you'd have to assume that they equally or also have toxic behavior and bad judgment.
Well, they're giving him a pass, obviously, because they're trying to convince her to make it all go away. So that means that you're okay with this. I think you're doing the right thing, and I think you need to stand strong. I think you wanting a healthy environment for your child is the best thing you could ask for. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Every single time he shows up when you have a order of protection, call the cops. Call the cops.
I'm assuming they're in family court because he wants to see his kid. Yes?
She said family court, right?
Yeah, she did say we're in family court. He's trying to see his kid. So I think the way it works is because you and this person had an issue that was physical, and I come from an environment where my dad used to beat my mom, and I saw it, and my mom took us, left my dad, and then we were missing kids for a while, and my mom actually got arrested for taking me and my brother away from the environment, right? And so those are two separate things. A father wanting to see a child, and then two adults having a problem. Because if there's not evidence that that father has abused that child, why wouldn't he be able to see his child?
Because
so I think that's what she's...
That he can't control himself, though.
No, I know what you're saying, and I'm not saying you're incorrect. But I think the courts see it as just because you and this person have an issue doesn't mean this person doesn't get to see his child. And if the court says, hey, he gets an opportunity to see his child, and until he does something, it's just kind of like when people are saying, hey, I have a stalker, or somebody's threatening me, and the police are like, well, nothing's actually happened, so we can't do anything.
What does she do, though, is the question.
I think she has to, A, be confident that the world that she's exposing to her son, same way my mom was well, I don't know in the moment if she was confident, but she knew she had to expose me to a world that was different than my father's world. So that you're doing that. So trust that your son is going to learn positive behavior from you directing him and having him in an environment where later on in life he doesn't have these traits. But also you should trust and know that like for me, the things I learned not to be from my dad is also powerful.
It is.
Right? So when you think about your parents, and this is for all of us, there are traits and things that you work on and things you work on not being because you saw how terrible your parents were. That's also them teaching you a lesson, whether we like how it happened or not. Right. Sometimes it's the best lesson.
But it's such a crapshoot because
it is.
Some people end up being influenced by it. And some people are like you and literally won't even have like an argument in their house that's above a whisper because they're so affected by it. So, I just want to say I don't have very much to offer here, except I am so sorry and I feel you and I validate your feelings that it sucks that you are doing the right thing and you are being the one. You are the victim and you are being made to feel like the perpetrator. I hope you have a group of friends and loved ones who are like family who can support you and rally around you. I hope in that group, and I pardon me, you guys may think I'm being like immature here. I hope within that group of friends, maybe you have some loved ones who are men who can also be around and you can feel some level of protection.
Why would that be immature?
I don't know, because I'm not saying like, oh, I want them to beat them up. Right, but like you do want to have some men around in your life who, if in a pinch, you're like, hey, this guy is here. I don't know what to do. Like, I hope that you can have that. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not saying go run out and find a man. But I hope that there are other people in your circle that can make you feel safe, because that's just a terrifying feeling.
Yeah.
If you're, I mean, listen, we know the facts. The people who harm women are men.
Well,
often loved ones that they know.
And here's the other part, and this is important for your son and your family members, and this for the emailer and anybody listening right now. In the beginning of this email, can you read like the first 2 sentences again, please? Do you have it?
Yeah.
Because I believe she opted into this. With this person.
Dealt with my son's father since 2010. Relationship was always unhealthy and full of disrespect. Yeah.
So then you decided.
I was young and tolerated more than I should have.
Right. So I think that's also important here, because this journey you're going on with your son and this journey that you're going on for yourself, it's important to learn from it because you signed up for this.
You have to pay attention to those red flags, man. If your gut is telling you something, listen. But if you fear for the safety of your son, in court, you can get supervised visits. You can figure out ways to like make it work where he can see his son, but you're not fearing for his safety if that's a concern.
Well, the courts are going to dictate it.
Yeah.
I guess that's really all we have, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We wish you the best with that, and we're here for you. We appreciate you.
So sorry you're going through this.
What my mom used to do is, and this started when I was like 5, 6 years old, because my dad was also violent. Unfortunately, I had to be the person that was dealing with my dad. My mom was not going to talk to him. And so even with like drop-offs, they would meet at a location, and then I would get out of one car and get into the other car.
Right.
And there was no communication at all.
Did that ever change? When they got older, did they communicate?
No.
I forget. They never did again.
No, my mom never.
They never.
I have a picture I was actually looking at the other day at my graduation. My dad came to my high school graduation. And they might have said hello. That was it.
That's the only time you remember. Wow.
Did you take a picture together?
Yeah, we were all together.
In the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, on a less important note,
share
guys,
that with the people.
On a less important note, I know we already ask a lot of you. One thing we do not get a lot of in our chat that I think we need to help push the show forward. We had like up to 3,000 people in here. We have 18 likes. We need more likes on the actual videos when you're in the room. Like people, you got to tap like. I think the likes help in the algorithm of other people seeing it, etc. So the more people who can hit like in the YouTube video, we'd appreciate it.
Please.
All right, talk to him, Rosenberg.
Yes.
King Lou comes and says yes.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yes.
Why? What? Oh, there we go. Rosenberg with grills. What do you guys think?
Oh, my God.
There you go.
Yo, that's amazing. I immediately turn into Paul Wall with the grills.
You think so?
Like my whole face turns into Paul Wall. That's crazy. Why did it change my... Yeah, I might do this.
You think that's the move? I don't think you should do full grill, though.
What do you think I should do?
I think it's just a bottom row. Can somebody send a picture with just the bottom row? Just the bottom. Wait, yo, that sounded crazy.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us each and every day. We appreciate it.
Outro music. Wait, hold up. Where's that outro?
We love you.
The outro theme. Do I have that ready?
Ebro,
Damn it.
come on.
I don't think I have it.
Hit subscribe,
Damn.
subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We need more subscribers.
Damn, man.
Yes, thumbs up, please, when you join.
Oh, wait, I do have it. Thought I relabeled it outro. I didn't.
Okay.
Nicholas Craven, baby.
You talked to this guy about this?
No, not yet. I still need to hit him.
God.
It's going to be
We're going to
bad.
get sued.
We're just going to get sued.
Oh, man.
Top shelf. We need to hit Nicholas Craven. We're going to hit him.
Ebro Rosenberg is the show.
New
the
Patreon
ELR show. New Patreon drops tomorrow. As Rosenberg said, please hit the like button. Share this. Subscribe to this. How is our subscriber count looking out here? Are we getting anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Almost 48,000.
It's going up nicely.
Come on, we need 50. We need 50. Come on.
Trying to get to 50,000 by when, Laura Stylez? By the time you get these people
Next
their
week.
T-shirts? Hey, you.
Hey.
The ELR show. Good morning, everybody.